So I will start by introducing myself. Um, I'm Ekram. My name is Ekram, and I came from Tunisia, where I born and raised. I'm a certified engineer and trainer, and also I certified in art of facilitation and pedagogy, entrepreneur pedagogy. I'm used to be a trainer in public speaking and presentation skills with the capacity specialist, and they invite me to conduct this webinar about how to boost your self-confidence. So I didn't hesitate for 1 second to accept this webinar. I will tell you later why. Currently, behind my work with capacity specialists, I'm also a teacher, and we use understanding by design pedagogy in our international school. Let me introduce you for a few seconds this pedagogy. It's all about how to develop personal skills to the students, and not only learning knowledge, but also developing personality for the student by including some social skills. So this is what I'm doing right now. Actually, I didn't, as I said, I didn't hesitate for a second to accept to conduct this special webinar about self-confidence because I believe and I'm totally convinced that, as you know, the key of your success in professional career comes from how you are confident. This is the key to open the door for multiply opportunity in your not only professional career but also your life. So let me introduce the agenda for confidence webinar for today. I will introduce you the webinar. I want you please to share your ideas. I want this webinar be as a discussion between us, sharing from your own experience, and I will share also from my own experience how I face the situation to improve my self-confidence, because actually me too, I worked a lot to improve how I am confident today. It's not like something that you go to the store and buy it. I want some confidence, please. No, it's something that you work a lot to get it. So I want you to share, as I said, with you some situation that you face it, and you use it how you are confident to solve some situation and solve some problems. Also, we talk about what is confidence. I want to explain what is confidence, how we see confidence. When we talk about confidence, what is it exactly? So we will talk about what is confidence, what is the something that define this ability that we talk a lot about it nowadays. After that, when we understand very well what is confidence, and I will share with you, I'm very happy to share with you my what I call it, my 5 top tips to improve my self-confidence, what I did with myself to improve my confidence through the whole my experience situations. So there is a lot of tips when you Google to search how the topic how to improve your confidence. For sure you will find a lot of reviews, a lot of people who talk about this topic. I did a lot of researches, I read a lot of books about that, and I come up today with, as I see, okay, this is from my own perspective, what are the 5 top tips that can help you to improve your self-confidence. And what I want from you, dear participant, is if you take only 1 tips from those 5 tips, I will be really happy, and you can share it later with your maybe your team members or your environment, friends or family. I will be really happy. This is the point. If you only get 1 tip, then you are convinced with, and then you can practice, it's okay. No, don't worry to take it, the 5 top tips. In the end, we will end by how this confidence is useful for us in our days, in real life. How we can use this confidence to succeed in our professional life, professional career, or in our life. So this is our agenda for today. Let's come back to how to boost your confidence. I said in the beginning, I didn't hesitate, and with pleasure, I accept to conduct this webinar because I believe that, as I said, the key for your succeed in professional career comes from how you are confident, and especially nowadays. A lot of you, I know here in this participant here in this webinar, came from the business world in different in different position and in different company, and I know that for sure you saw one time those headline. If you want to succeed your professional life, you need to have this, you need to have to be confident. Everybody talk about what we call a 21st century skills. 21st century skills, actually those abilities that we needed to succeed in our professional life. In the past 30 years, no one talk about those skills as now. You know, guys, that makes sense for you. Before, everyone in the market or the job market talk about diploma, which diploma you get, which technical skills you have. No one talk about 21st century skills like communication skills, your ability to communicate effectively, your ability to share your ideas in public speaking, your ability to have this critical thinking and what we call a leadership mindset. What do you think about those 21st century skills? Do we need it really nowadays? I want to hear from you guys. As I said, I want you to share with me your own opinion about this point, please. You can just write on the chat corner. Feel free, please, to share an idea that you have. So those 21st century skills, like I said, communicate, your ability to communicate, your ability to feel comfortable to face challenges, your ability to manage your team as a manager, for example, in company. Nowadays, we talk a lot of webinar like today talk about those skills, a lot of TEDx that are made, a lot of research that are done to talk about those skills. But first, before we improve our ability in communication, before we improve our critical thinking, what we need to have as a foundation, what kind of ability we need to have as a foundation to build those skills? What do you think? What we need to have? I want to hear from you in chat corner. I don't want to keep talking by myself. I want to share with you guys. Please feel comfortable to share with us your idea and points. What do you think that we need to have as a foundation before we build those skills? Yeah, please share in this chat corner, please, box. Thank you, Rinksei, to share with us. What is the foundation skill that we need to have as a person, as someone who wants to get an opportunity for job, or someone who wants to run a great meeting, or run like today a webinar? So what we need to have as a skills, as a foundation, okay, before we talk to improve your communication or to improve your mindset of leadership. Okay, no one wants to share. Someone, presentation skills. Okay, presentation skills. If someone to feel comfortable to present a webinar, to present a meeting, before he get these skills of presentation, what he need to have as a base? Great, self-awareness. Great. Understanding the topic and the objective. Clear. Good. Perfectly. You need to know exactly the topic that you want to talk about. But how can you talk comfortably about this topic? How can you target your objectives? What is the skill that can help you to do that? We should know, let me read some answer here. I think we should know what we want to talk about first. Good. Professional skills and data research. This is very specific for the IT, I think, field. Good. You need to know your field. You know, you need to improve your knowledge in your field. This is good. Okay. Okay. Confident, really. You need to trust yourself, right? You need to be secure with yourself. Otherwise, you can present, you can conduct a meeting, you can do your research. You need to trust by yourself first. Well preparation, good. You need to well preparation. You need to prepare your meeting, to prepare your project very well, to prepare your webinar if you want to conduct a webinar. This is very good. So here, I want to, we imagine this situation. A lot of you came from work as an HR, right? Here in this webinar, and as a manager, I guess. And let's say you manage a team in your company, okay? Let's imagine this situation. You want to open a position, and you want to hire candidates to your team, to join your team. Let's say for the position, for example, sales, okay? You want to hire someone to join your sales team. What you will receive, you receive 1,000, let's say, okay, 10 or 20 or 100 or 1,000 CVs, and depends of the opportunity and depends of the candidates that apply for your position. Let's imagine that you have in front of you 2 candidates, okay, with the same technical skills. They have the same diploma. They are graduated from the same university. What makes you choose this one and not the others? Let me hear from you. I will explain more the situation. So you will open a position in your company to hire someone to join your team, for example, for the position of sales or IT or whatever. And you receive 2 CVs. You want to choose someone between them, and they have the same technical skills. What makes you choose this one and not the others? Follow the decision. So Yemsifan, I hope that I pronounce very well your name. Decision follow to favorites and topic. Yes, good. Interpersonal feeling. Very good. Interpersonal feeling. So there is a feeling that you felt during you do this interview with this candidate. Let's go forward. What else? Personality and skills. You see, personality, the personality of candidates, interpersonal feeling, what you feel, what is your impression to this candidate. Right, absolutely right. So experience and attitude. Right. Let's say they have the same experience, for example. What makes what makes you to do the choice, the right choice? The attitude, personality skills, yeah, the attitude, personality skills, and interpersonal feeling. You see, nowadays it counts a lot how candidates present themselves, how candidates feel comfortable to talk about their ability, to know their strength, to know what they can bring to you, what they can add to you in your company as a value. If you interview, for example, someone who feels comfortable to present himself, what does make to you as a recruiter? What is the first impression that you got? Open-minded relationship building. So someone who can communicate easily with the others, someone who can sociable, let's say, to the others. Confidence and performance in his work. Yeah, as a first, for example, impression to hire the one, to make your decision. So how he is confident, how he is comfortable by presenting himself. This is very important. So you see, most of the feedback we got talk about personality skills, how this confidence is confident, how his attitude is good. This is take us to talk about how self-confidence is very important nowadays, especially in this market. Okay, I can say that the market nowadays can wait for us until we improve our self-confidence, until we work to be confident, and then we improve our communication ability and public speaking. No one can wait for you. The people don't have time to wait for you until you improve your confidence. You worked on your technical skills, is okay, but you need to join to your technical skills, what we call it self-confidence. It's very important. Without this, you cannot show up your ideas. You cannot show up your ideas. This is take me through a very. I read. Sorry, last few days, an article, and I related with this topic today. In allure.com, you can check the article on this website. 2/3 of people now said they work hard on their appearance. If we come back to this situation, how this candidate makes you impressed you for the first impression when he go into the room to do the interview? How this candidate impressed you before he talk about his technical skills and what he can do? He impressed you by his posture, right? How he is sitting in the chairs, his facial expressions, how he talk. Okay? So the first impression is very important to get impressed by the others. And then to get what you want. It's open for you the door to get what you want as an opportunity job. And this is why this number is increasing now. 2/3 of people now say very hard on their appearance. And the number is still increasing, especially these 5 years. What makes these numbers increasing? Why everyone questions about how they look. Me too, I'm questioning myself actually how I look. I'm good enough to do this. I'm good enough to do that. I question myself. Why I do that? Why this number is increasing nowadays? We have here in comment chat. Appearance, right? They're impressed by our appearance. This is what we talk about. Actually, if you see, we are surrounded by what nowadays? By social media. We all hold our smartphone. We all the time check our social media. How many times, guys, you check your social media every day? Let's see an average, be honest. How many times you check your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your Facebook every day, whatever the social media that you use? Oftentimes when we're free, right? The average, do you see that the average, do you know, sorry, that the average uncountable, this is very honest, by the way, me too, I check for time, a lot of time per day. I can't control myself to check my account of Facebook or LinkedIn or my WhatsApp or whatever, especially Instagram. I all the time, when I have a free time, I check. Any free time, exactly. Our free time, we do it to check our social media. That's it weird, actually. That's it weird. It's so weird. Let's say to you that the average of the people check how many times they check their social media. Exactly. Imagine when people online selling, for sure you need to be all the time checking what you are posting on your social media, five per days. Okay, let's say that the average is 20 to 25 times per day, but for me I check more actually. But the average of person who check their social media is about 20 to 25 times. And the number is increasing because we have a lot of product on the application on smartphone that let us connect and share with the others. What do that do for us? What do you see in the social media? What do we see in social media? What people do in social media? What are you doing? Share their story, post picture. Yes. What kind of picture and story they are showing? What kind of advertising that they share on social media? Personal story. Do you see someone share his picture crying on social media? Do you see someone share his picture in bad situation on social media? Do we see a company sharing a product in bed and the photo is not good, very good, not a good photo for the product in social media? Beautiful faces. Of course, never. No, personally, I didn't see someone who shared himself in bed or herself in bed situation, or he talk about the product that he doesn't convince with and post it in Instagram and even the photo is not good. So everyone in social media posting their perfect photos, perfect product. They're showing us in video how they are conducting a workshop, how they are in their office. Everyone is perfect, everyone is smart, everyone is beautiful on social media. This is what we are seeing. Exactly, we brand ourselves by social media. We can use a positive way by social media, but be aware that the social media can destroy our confidence if all the time see the other perfect, and they give us this feeling that we are not adequate to them, we are not good enough like them. If we all the time see people are perfect on social media, we have these feelings that, oh, everyone is good. I'm not good enough to share my photo on social media. I'm not good enough to share my work on social media. So because everyone is perfect, and we have these feelings that we are not perfect enough to go to get this step and sharing what we are doing. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Exactly. So when we are surrounded by this huge of photos, perfect product, perfect people on office, perfect car, beautiful, and whatever, and they brand themselves, that one of the participants say that, I love this, branding themselves. Actually, they sell their photos and their profile on social media. All those profiles are perfect. Do that affect our self-confidence? Do you think so? Maybe we are not aware about that, but holding all the time a smartphone and checking perfect photos on Instagram, and maybe at that time I'm in my bed, and I'm not in good situation, okay, my hair is not very look nice, okay, I'm looking to someone, she's very beautiful on social media, very beautiful makeup, very beautiful situation in their office. What does do for my confidence? Did that affect our self-confidence, and we are not aware about that? Right? That makes sense for you guys. Can we control the others? Can we control everyone else? Can we tell them, stop showing us your perfect photos because nobody is perfect in real life? Can we do that? No, we can't. We can't control the others. Exactly, we cannot. What we can do, so what we can do, if we cannot control the others, what we can do? Control ourselves, yeah, good. Don't compare to others or to them, yeah. Control your own image, right? Control yourself, completely right, I agree with you, guys. We cannot control the others, by the way. The only thing that we can do in this situation is to control ourselves, is to focus on ourselves, is to focus and to improve our mindset, to protect ourselves from those external, let's say, threats. I call it threats, okay? By building our self-confidence, for sure. We protect ourselves by building our confidence. This is why I choose today the webinar about how to improve your self-confidence, because I'm sure here everyone in this webinar is self-confident in other way, but we need to improve that to the maximum, to the maximum, because as I said, we are surrounded by a lot of threats that can affect us, and we are not aware about that. So we need to protect ourselves by improving our self-confidence. Let's see, let's read here a small few of your feedback. Build our confidence. Vansoria said, build our confidence. This is correctly, and this is absolutely right. Posting in social media will tell clearly about yourself to other people, your habit, interest, emotion, and professionalism. Yes, Amber, that's absolutely right. So this takes us to talk about how to improve our self-confidence, to protect ourselves, to be more secure with ourselves. Okay. Let's say I choose a quote from Marcus Garvey, is one of the most popular activists in United States who fight the right of people in racism in United States. And one of the most popular quotes is, "With confidence you have won before you have started." You remember the situation of the two candidates? What makes you impressed you? All of you said personal and confidence and first impressions. So how you are confident can open for you can open for you the door to get what you want. So you are one before you start, right? And by the confidence make us higher for sure. You get your target to achieve your objectives and work and whatever you do in your life. So by using your confidence, you can get what you want. Even your technical skills is not enough. You can improve it that later by doing the training. You can learn. Learning now is for free in internet. You can access for the webinar like that, and you do some courses. Why not, to improve your technical skills? But before, you need to work on your self-confidence. Okay, let's move to what is confidence. What do you think? What is confidence? Do we see confidence? Can we define confidence and say this is the only definition of confidence that we can make? Do we see confidence? Okay, all of you have this feeling in the morning. I'm sure that all of you have this feeling when you wake up in the morning and you feel the internal power in yourself and said, "I'm unstoppable today. I can do that easily. I have this power inside myself that I can achieve challenges today." And so another day is you wake up and you feel not good. Okay, did that happen for you? So Nicholas Sarkis said, "Someone who believes in his own capacity," right? So when you believe in yourself, this is confidence. So it's about beliefs, first of all. When you believe in yourself, when you know your strength, when you feel secure in yourself, this is, for me, is confidence. It's about beliefs. It's about feelings. When you feel internally you this power, and when you wake up in the morning and said, "I can face challenges today." So Sambak Chiang said, "Confidence is what we are feel comfortable to act, to perform in any particular things." When we feel, you said, feel comfortable, believes in your own capacity. So it's all about beliefs in yourself and feeling that you are perfect and you are good and you are secure with yourself. This is actually how I define confidence. So when you feel valuable, you need to feel that. You feel, I put here like diamond, you feel like a diamond all the time in different situations, whatever the position that you have. All the time you have this something special and unique in yourself. Believe it. Listen to your internal voice. Don't wait to the others tell you what is good in you. No, you need to know it by yourself. You need to feel valuable. Second thing is you need to feel capable to face challenges. When you are available, when you trust by yourself, you can have the feeling that you are capable to do whatever challenge that you face in your work. And then makes you to acting courageously. This is how I define confidence. You are available, feeling capable, and acting courageously. I want to share a story from my own experience here. I said in the when I introducing myself, I was like, I came to Cambodia and I born and raised in Tunisia. And before I had incredible job, incredible position in my country. I have everything. My situation is really good. But after 5 years doing the same thing at the same place, give me this feeling I'm lacking. It's like kind of routine, okay, is came to my life. So I said, no, I need to try something new. And the destiny bring me to come here in Cambodia. Now I don't know anyone here in Cambodia. And even came here just like a tourist, not even with offer of a job. So I find myself here in Cambodia without a job. Okay, and I love the country and decided to stay here. So I need to find the job to cover all my charges. I swear that I sent a lot of application in different company and I had rejected. Okay, I said, what? I have a huge experience in my country. Why I was rejected by this company? I start thinking about myself, and then like this kind of feeling that I have. Oh, I don't listen to this voice inside me that tell me you can't do that. Believe in yourself, Ekram. Believe in what you are good enough to do. Okay, and then I keep applying until I get the job what I want. And really I'm a trainer facilitator with capacity specialist. That really a big honor for me to do that. And let me tell you something else. Conducting this webinar for me is challenging today because conducting is in English, sorry, and English is my third language, not even my first, not even my second. My tongue mother language is Arabic and second is French, and English is the third language. So doing challenges that make me feel like I can face those kind of challenges. I can do that. I can learn from that. Okay, so please challenge yourself every time to get better in what you are. This is my advice for you today. Don't say to yourself that I'm not good to do that. Never. Believe in yourself. This is what we call it confidence. Have this mindset. Be valuable, be capable, and act courageously. Don't afraid to apply in a position that okay, this position is not really fit with my skills. Apply anyway. Who's know? Maybe you can recruit in this position by using your interpersonal skills. Okay? So confidence, as I said, is a feeling, mindset, and it's a belief. Being valuable, capable, acting courageously, this is confidence for me. So how we can improve our self-confidence? The first step that I can to give for you is know your worth. Know your worth. Know what you are good in. Know what you make you special in different fields that you are in. For sure, there is something is very unique in you, and maybe you didn't aware about that. Search inside you what make you feel special. Okay. How we can know our worth? First, by loving yourself. Don't wait for the other love you. Don't wait for the other to give you the compliment. No. Love your first, okay? Treat your first kindly. Be kind with yourself, okay? I said last time to one of my friends, In my imaginary, I have like I'm wearing a crown on the top of my head. Like I'm the queen of my world. Okay, it's normal. I'm a queen of my world. I love myself. This is the very important. This is the first thing that I can do to improve my confidence. Otherwise, I can't wait for the other to give me the approval that you are okay. No, it doesn't matter what the others think about you. You need to think about yourself first, and you need to love yourself first. Second thing is believe that you are unique. I'm sure that everyone here has something special. We are different. We are not the same. We didn't have the same perspective. Okay, so believe in yourself. This is the second thing. The third, your time is valuable. Don't let people waste your time. Okay, don't let people waste your time. Invest in your time. Invest in your knowledge. Let's say did you ask yourself what I'm doing through my days, the whole days? Did I do the work that I want to do? Did I feel happy when I wake up in the morning going to my work? Please focus in your daily schedule, what you are doing in your day. This makes you are. This is defined you, actually, what you are doing in your day. Okay, so let's recap. Love yourself, believe that you are unique and your time is valuable. Contact us to know your worth, and then it's very important as a base to improve your self-confidence. Okay, all the time, don't wait for the other to give you the approval that you are good. Okay, this is the first tip that I can give for you. And here, I'm sure that everyone here knows Jack Ma. Jack Ma, he said in one of his interview, I got rejected 3 times. They are all sorry now. Okay, if you didn't know his work, Jack Ma, he can be the man that we know it nowadays. He rejected 30 times, imagine. And imagine the time between every time and the others, maybe months, maybe years, okay, to get this, for example, credit from a bank to finance his project. If he doesn't know his worth, trust me that he cannot achieve what he doing right now. So knowing your worth is very important to improve your confidence. Second tip, we still have, let's say, 15 minutes. Let's move quickly. Accept who you are. Okay, everyone is born different. We are different. Our brain is created in different way. We see the things with different perspectives. We are not the same person. We didn't have the same perspective. Okay, so when you accept yourself, you protect yourself from the judgment from the other. All the time we are afraid to be judged from the other. Okay. We have this feeling, it's a common feeling for everyone, it's a universal feeling. The most, actually some of the researchers say that the most feeling common between the people, whatever from they are and their nationality, is the fear that we will be rejected from the society. So we care about the other, think about us. Okay, if you didn't accept your weakness, you cannot face those reactions from the others. You cannot protect yourself, and you cannot improve your self-confidence as well. So how we can accept ourselves, whatever the shape that we have, short, tall, the color of skin that we have, our nationality, from where we came, and which language that we speak. Okay, so we need to think we are different, and this difference can be can be like an enrichment for our career, for our life. We can take it like to this point, how this something special on me and different from the other make me good in the future and my career, professional career. Even if you have ethnic features and skill set, all of us, we are different, and some, for example, me, I have something that you don't have, and vice versa, you have something that I don't have. So why I didn't accept myself as and be grateful for what I have been given. I should be grateful for what I have been in every situation, from my situation, for example, what kind of position that I have, even what kind of cars that I have, and what kind of nationality that I came from. Okay, so the second tips is to accept yourself and be aware about the thing that makes you special. Know your worth and accept yourself. When you accept yourself, you protect yourself and you build your self-confidence. This is what he said, a Tyrion Lannister actor in Game of Thrones movie, if you saw it. And if you didn't, I invite you to saw it. It's a very incredible series in Netflix. You can find it. Once you have accepted your flaws, no one can use them against you. If I accept my weakness, no one can use it against me. Okay, I have some weakness, I'm aware about it. If someone came to me and talk about my weakness, I said, okay, I know them, don't worry. I don't want your help to remind me every time what are my weakness. I know them, I can work on them and be better. Thank you. So you protect yourself. Don't listen to the other, because the other all the time, they didn't know you as you know yourself. This is first. Second, the situation, okay, they can all the time, they can to help you and to advise you. So second is accept yourself. Tips number 3 is stop comparing to the others. Someone of you participants said that we shouldn't compare to the others. Okay, as I said, everyone is different, so we no need to compare ourselves and our skills to the others. We can get inspired from them. If, for example, my manager in the company is very good and I admire him, his person, I for example, I don't say, oh, I'm not good enough, I can't be like he got his position. Just I think it's something, I couldn't hear you. I think it's something. And now do you hear me? Send yes, please, in the chat corner if you hear me, please. It works. Thank you. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, let's come back to our points quickly because we don't have enough of time. I wish that I have more than 1 hour to talk about this topic, by the way. I love talking. So this is why. Let's come back to, we said stop comparing. Yes, the third tip, stop comparing. Let those people that we look up for them inspire us and not be jealous, sorry if I can pronounce this very correctly, from them. Okay, we never know what this, my manager, for example, how many times he failed in his life and how many times he worked hard to get this position before I came to join his team and saw him. He's charismatic, okay. Let's be inspired, let him inspire me, what he did to be like that. Maybe we can have some conversation with him. Let's search how he had this charismatic, how he is confident, by the way. So I'm just tell you again that do not compare yourself, please, because it kills our confidence. Okay, it kills our confidence. This is what we said in the beginning regarding the social media. If we still all the time comparing ourselves to the people who posting their photos, perfect photos on social media, they kill, they ruin our self-confidence. Okay, be aware about that. Okay, so protect yourself by stop comparing and improve your confidence as well by stop comparing, know your worth and accept yourself. Let's move to the tip number 4, understand yourself. If you love ourselves, if we don't compare to the others, if we accept who we are, we understand better ourselves, right? Why understand yourself is helpful to improve my self-confidence, to be aware about what? By understanding myself. To knowing our ability, this is very good answer, Vem. Sorry, thank you for that, to sharing that. Knowing our ability, when we know our ability, we can act encouragedly, and this is define the confidence. When you are acting courageously, you are self-confident. Okay, so when we know ourselves, actually is we, by knowing our ability, no one knows us as much we know ourselves. This is correct. Okay, that makes sense, dear participant, I used the French word, sorry. So understand yourself, actually, by knowing what makes you special, as I said, what are your ability, what makes you unique. Okay, a lot of you, I know that a lot of you here heard about SWOT analysis, right? You did this in your work for sure as a business, if you came from the business world, right? You know what is the SWOT analysis? Strength, yeah, strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. Yeah, this analysis, usually in the business world, we use it before you set up a company. So you need the weakness and the strength and the opportunity and the threat to succeed and set up in the better way your company. Do you, before, do a SWOT for yourself? Actually, the average is not. Like we don't have in Friday night, what we can do, oh, let's do a SWOT analysis. No, no one do that, by the way, yeah. And which is very important actually to understand better ourselves, to be aware about our worth. This is very helpful. So I invite you to, I don't think that we have the time to do this. It will be very sorry, to do this SWOT analysis. You will do it to yourself, not to share to the others. Just I want you to write on the paper what are your weaknesses, what are your strengths. When you face your strength in front of you on your paper, you'll be aware about them and you know your weakness, so you can work hard to improve them. This is very helpful to know about our worth and to understand ourselves, to better work on our weakness and what is doesn't work with me to get this opportunity for sure. And then you ameliorate this and you're working to improve this weakness. I used this, for example, during my last few minutes to see what doesn't work with me to get a job, and it's appear as a weakness my language, how I use the English in my interviews. So I worked hard to improve my English, let's say. This has helped me a lot, and then I got my job and I feel more comfortable to speak in English. So be aware about that. Understanding yourself is very important to do. I wish that we have the time to let you do this by yourself and maybe continue that at your free time. But here, this is about the time for SWOT, strength, weakness, threats, and opportunities. Regarding your self-confidence, what is the stance to improve your self-confidence, and what they are the weakness to not let you get better in your self-confidence. Please do that, and it will be very helpful. Okay, so here I came with Sophie Amoroso quote. It's the writer for the Girl Boss book. She said, "True success lies in knowing your weakness and playing to your strength." You see, we play with our strength. We make our strength valuable. We use our strength to impress the other, to get the opportunity to sell the product that we want to sell. So we need to know the strength of this product, okay, and work on the weakness of this product. This is in the sell marketing, but we need to apply this in ourselves. We need to improve our weakness. Know them first. Face them in the paper in front of you, so you bring them from your thought to reality when you saw them in your paper, and then you just need to work to improve those weaknesses, what I invite you to do. 5 tips is appearance. Like we said, everyone works to develop their appearance. Is very important to impress the others and to help you to be self-confident. When you feel good, actually, this is one of most popular quote. If you look good, you feel good, and you will act good. If we feel good with ourselves, we will be more comfortable with ourselves. We can accept challenges. Okay, we can impress the others. So feeling good is very important to acting good in the future, and take the time to work on your appearance. I didn't say that you need to buy very expensive stuff, clothes and whatever. No, just to be presentable when you come in the meeting and to do an interview or when you meet with the clients. So your first impressions is really important. This is what we said before. So looks are necessary. Okay, style and power, invest in your appearance. This is very good. And your pressure, how you act, how you are sitting, how you use your gesture. This is all included in your appearance, and you need to work on it to be more self-confident. So I end with these tips. Let's recap the 5 top tips to boost your confidence. Know your worth, how you are unique, love yourself, sorry. And don't let people waste your time. This is the first step. Second, accept who you are with the difference from the others. So we are all born different, so we need to accept ourselves, to be unique and to be aware about what makes me special. Stop comparing. Do not compare to the other, because everyone has something special and some weakness. It's normal. It's natural. And then understand yourself. Okay, I give you the tips how we understand ourselves by using SWOT analyze. Why not? And invest in your appearance, in your posture, how you talk, how you use your facial expression, smile. This is very important to do an interview or to meet a client. Every time smile. Okay. This is my 5 top tips. You can find more than that, but this is what I use it to improve my self-confidence. I want to share this with you. Here I want to come back to Maradi. It's 10 already and 1 hour is on. I don't know if we still have a time or how many minutes we still have before we end.
Actually, now it's the time to ending our webinar, but I think we should add more 5 minutes to debrief what you have talked. Just talk briefly.
Okay, thank you. I want to thank everyone to give us from your time to join us in this webinar today. I hope that I can give you one tip that you are convinced with, and you can share it with your member team or your friends and your family. Why not? Shukran. Thank you. Who is talking in? Thank me in Arabic. This is my mother tongue. This is Nicolas Sacré, I think. Thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed the webinar, and please give us your feedback about the webinar so we can improve it and we can make it better in the future. Thank you very much.